combs polished by craftsmen show the beautiful grain of wood, and they shine like marble. Each tooth of the comb is carefully crafted with a toothing saw. The comb is made from minebari tree. The wood is so hard that it is also called Oroku-kamba, which means it can even break an axe. The natural features of the material make it possible to craft 10 teeth per centimeter. It is an excellent product that highlights the superior quality of the wood and the excellent skills of the master craftsman. This fine-toothed comb is called Oroku-gushi. It is produced in Kiso village, Nagano Prefecture. Kiso village is located around the headwaters of the Kiso River. It is surrounded by a dense forest and offers beautiful landscapes in each season, filled with green and water. It takes minebari tree more than 200 or 300 years to become material for Oroku-gushi. It is believed that plenty of minebari tree grew in Kiso village. The atelier where these wooden combs are crafted with care is in Yabu-Harajuku, which once flourished as a post town on the old Nakasen-do Road. Takashi Shinohara is certified as a contemporary master craftsman by the national government. He was also awarded the Yellow Ribbon Medal by the Emperor. The process of carving the teeth on the surface of wood cut into the desired size is called toothing, using a toothing saw. After cutting a tooth to the end, the attachment on the right side of the toothing saw makes a mark for the next tooth to be sawed. The space between the toothing saw and the attachment is the size of the tooth.
僕はね、48年やってます。だいたいね、8センチの中にね、90本くらい。だいたい1ミリ以下ってことですね。刃の本数は決まってないんで、規定があるわけじゃないんで、このノコの厚さに対してどのくらいの刃の太さにするかっていうのはその職人で違いますけどね。
The sawtooth is just 0.3 millimeters. The tool used to make combs is also made by craftsmen.
この刃引きののこぎりを作るときは、こういう台につけて、これが線という道具ですがね、これでこうやって薄くしていくわけです。
Oroku-gushi craftsmen are also familiar with metal properties and processing.
材料の見方、それが一番大事だね、やっぱりね。木の芽が曲がっとるとなかなかノコギリを上手に作らないとまっすぐ切れないし、でやっぱり基本があって木の年輪がこういうふうにあるわけね。でそれをこう切るからこういう模様が出てきたとこが板目なんです。 だからこういう目のとこで作らないと綺麗な櫛ができないっていう。だから木取りが一番基本がね。
Takeshi Shinohara's master told him a file used to file teeth is not a tool, but an extension of your hand. A saw used for toothing is part of your body. Tools should become a part of our body. Only then will we be able to make a satisfactory comb. There are only a few who have carried on the craftsmanship of Oroku-gushi in Kiso village. At the atelier of Osamu Shinohara, Takeshi Shinohara's brother, we observe the techniques of machine toothing. Osamu Shinohara was selected as a contemporary master craftsman in the Shinshu region in 2015.
うちは親父たちは櫛屋やっててね、その苦労を見とるもんで、櫛屋にはなりたかないと思ってたんですけど、カエルの子はカエルでやっぱね櫛屋になっちゃったんだけど、道具も手作りですね。誰も注文しても考えてくれないですから。
Craftsmen also adjust the saws used for machine toothing. Circular saws tend to warp due to cutting and heat produced by friction during use. To prevent the phenomenon, called buckling, craftsmen use a tensioning process. However, the process can only be done using the experience and intuition the master craftsmen have accumulated through their careers. This adjustment is also one of the skills of a master.
一応引くのこなんだけど、これが要するにテンションのこの腰切れ、腰を要するに入れなきゃこの刃の間がムラ刃になって太い刃とか細い刃が出るの。20年前が目立て製材機の目立てをやったんですけどね。まあその関係で知識は多少ありますから。まあ刃先の仕上げと磨いた艶ですよね。まあそこら辺が一番の大事なところですね。まあ地肌を刺激して痛くないとか、あと通りがいいとか、そういうことですよね。やっぱ人によってはこの櫛は痛いとか言われることもたまにはありますけどね。そこら辺は気を使ってやってます。
Wooden combs have been made in Kiso village for more than 300 years. This is the oldest comb made in Yabuhara, Kiso village. The wrapper of the comb has 1699 written on it. It was not until 100 years later that sales of the wooden combs made in Yabuhara started under the Oroku-gushi brand. Legend tells of a beautiful woman named Oroku who had long suffered from a painful headache. She prayed to the god of Mount Ontake for relief, and the god told her that if she made a comb made from the wood of a minibare tree found on Mount Ontake and used it each morning and evening, she would soon be cured. She immediately did what the god had told her, and to her surprise and relief, the headache vanished after a few days, never to return again. It is from this ancient legend that Oroku-gushi takes its name. It was the time when the Ontake-kyo sect of Shinto had begun to spread nationwide. Mount Ontake was a sacred spot opened only once a year to ascetics who performed strict practices. Fukan, an ascetic from Edo, opened Mount Ontake to everyone. People who visited bought the small, light Oroku-gushi to take home as souvenirs. Yabuhara's post town flourished as travelers came to visit the sacred mountain. Demand for the combs increased, and Oroku-gushi came to represent wooden combs from Kiso. In the mid to late Edo period, tools used to make Oroku-gushi were improved, and the combs became more sophisticated. At the end of the Edo period, about 60% of the households in Yabuhara were engaged in wooden comb production, and their combined profit was an astounding 1,500 ryo, which is roughly 200 million yen today. In the Meiji to the early Showa periods, machine toothing was introduced. There are records listing the shipping of 1 million wooden combs to Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka in 1876. Later, as plastic products grew in popularity, sales of wooden combs gradually declined. Recently, handmade products made from natural materials have been gaining renewed popularity. Wooden combs made from minibare tree are antimicrobial, gentle to the scalp, and anti-static, making hair shiny and beautiful. It is recommended that a rough-toothed comb be used first, and then a fine-toothed comb for better results. Check the base of the teeth. The fine-tooth comb has a slanted base on one side called a yama, which removes dust and split ends. Handmade Oroku-gushi were originally fine-toothed with teeth on both sides. The combs measure between 9.7 centimeters to 13.5 centimeters, and with 100 to 140 teeth. Producing these beautiful combs truly requires great technique practiced by skilled craftsmen. Oroku-gushi were designated a traditional handcraft of Nagano Prefecture in 1982. Now considered an art craft, Oroku-gushi were once a daily necessity. Trends in hair care change with the times. After graduating from Agemat's Technical Vocational School, Hidetaka Henmi became an independent as an Oroku-gushi craftsman in 2015 and opened an atelier in Azusakawa, Matsumoto City. Using traditional craftsmanship, he applied new ideas to Oroku-gushi. He feels that making Oroku-gushi is a very profound experience.
道具を作るための技術もそうだし、そういうなんか奥深さみたいなのに惹かれて、で、畳1畳あればなんとか手引きだったら作れちゃいますし、基本型はあって決められたというか伝えられてるやり方があるので、それに沿ってやっているんですけど、使う視点に立った時に地肌への当たりとか紙通り使う側本当に千差万別なんで、同じ刃の作り方してても地肌に当たった時に痛いと感じる人もいるし、気持ちいいって感じる人もいるんで、そこの辺の塩梅っていうところが難しいですよね。まだ試行錯誤しつつだんだん平均化してっていいところで落ち着けばいいなとは思ってますけど、でも基本は生活道具なので質素というかで、それを壊しすぎないようにちょっと自分らしさが出ればいいなと思って、ちょっと変わったものをやったりしてます。はい。
We also offer 2 programs for visitors interested in Oroku-gushi craftsmanship. One is a 90-minute polishing experience, and the other is a 4-hour hand teething workshop. Both require reservations.